So, I just got done watching Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 1. Now, I have not seen Season 1. I don't plan on watching Season 1. The only reason why I watched Season 2, Episode 1 is because I wanted to see if this episode with this scene in it was as bad as it was. Now, I have an Amazon Prime account. I had a free trial of HBO Max. I went ahead and did that free trial today. I will not be giving DC any of my money. And I have to say this, man. I have to agree with everybody out there, man. What has DC become? What are we doing? What are we doing right now? So Peacemaker, this whole episode is him just being sad because I guess in season 1 he saved the world and now, people aren't accepting him still or whatever the case is. I don't even really care about this episode. There was supposed to be some emotional parts because I guess he killed his brother. And then, he goes into this alternate universe and his brother is alive, his dad's alive. And, he has a moment with them. I just don't feel like James Gunn can catch, he can do the emotional stuff. I don't think he can. I think his specialty is comedy. Now, he overboards comedy, but I think the Guardians, like that's his genre. He needs to stick to comedy. The emotional parts didn't stick for me. The action was okay. There was a couple fight scenes in here with the girl, and then John Cena had a fight scene with his alternate self, which that fight scene was pretty mid if you ask me. But the fight scene with the chick was cool. They were trying to give the little girl boss at first. She was beating up all these men, but then, eventually it caught up to her and they beat her down. But yeah, I have to say, where is DC going? Because I get it, man. Superheroes, they're humans. We have sex. We chat. We clap cheeks. I understand that. However, Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight Rises. You saw Christian Bale's Batman sitting next to the fireplace with dang, I get her name's not popping in my Ra's al Ghul's daughter, Talia al Ghul. And we know what happens in that scene, but it didn't get explicit. Zack Snyder's Batman v Superman. Superman enters the bathtub with Lois. He took his shirt off and got in the bathtub with Lois. We knew what was about to happen. There is no point in DC to where we need to see tits, we need to see ass, and we need to see ding-a-ling swinging all on the screen. There's no point in that. This is not DC. And not only to mention, John Cena's character did cocaine. He did cocaine. Like what are we doing? No, this is not DC, man. I get it. Every character is different. Every character has a different. Every character is different. But no, this is not it, man. Even the episode starts out with John Cena walking in his tighty whities, so we see nothing but John Cena's junk in his ass, and I'm just like, no, this is not DC. We are missing the quality of what we used to get. Don't forget, James Gunn canceled Teen Titans. I'm not sure how many people actually like Teen Titans, the actual, not the animated show, the live show. I absolutely love Titans. I thought that was a great show. Alan Richardson's in that. He wants to be Batman. I absolutely love that show. That show is better than Peacemaker from what I've seen from episode 1 of season 2. The acting in it was okay. John Cena, he's grown on me as an actor. He's gotten better over the years. I can't remember the black lady's name in the thumbnail. I remember her from Orange is the New Black. She's a pretty good actor. The girl to the right of John Cena in the thumbnail, she was pretty good. The guy to the far right, he was good too. And we already know Frank Grillo, he's a good actor. And I feel like with James Gunn's universe, there are some good actors in this, and I feel like they're just suffering because the dialogue is just not there. The script is not there. I was paying attention to some of the dialogue in this scene, especially with John Cena, and it's just corny. It's just corny. And a lot of cussing. And this is what I was talking about the other day in the video. DC right now, James Gunn came out and said they took Superman out of theaters so people could watch Peacemaker before. So Superman came out of theaters so people could watch Peacemaker before Peacemaker came out. And then he comes out on Threads and says that you don't need to watch Peacemaker in order to watch Superman. So we have all these conflicting different things being said. But not only that, you put out a kid-friendly movie with some slight cussing in it, all the way to a Peacemaker episode. This is episode 1, by the way. 22 minutes in, we see nothing but tits and dangalangs all up on the screen. All up on the screen. And not only that, he's doing drugs. I'm pretty sure he smokes some marijuana too, which I don't think marijuana is that bad if you ask me. God put it on this earth for a reason. It's just a matter of how much you use. So it's just, we got all these different things being done. Then we got Supergirl coming out and she's a drunk, calling Superman a bitch at the end of Superman. And you know what's funny too? Before I signed up for the free trial on HBO Max, Superman popped up on my thing, and I'll post a little picture right here. They already have Superman on discount. Superman is already on discount. It's only August 29th. It's only August 29th. It just came out on digital, what? On the 21st? The 20th? I can't remember the exact date, but it was somewhere around that time. Or the 15th, 16th, somewhere around that time. They already have it on sale. Why is that? It's because people don't care. People don't want to see it. People don't care. When you have something of value, you hold that value until the very last second. And then you start to put it on sale. Superman's coming out of theaters early. Now on demand, it's cheaper. They've lowered the price. Why is that? Because it's not doing good. And like we've talked about in plenty of articles, James Gunn's people who support this universe, they're the minority. We are the majority of the audience coming from the previous universe. That's why this movie's not doing good. That's why this universe is not doing good. Now, I will say it again. If you like it, that's cool. I'm not hating on you. You know, we all got our tastes. However, with this episode that I just watched, this is not DC. I don't know what the hell this is. Never in my life have I seen a superhero movie or show that much. Yes, like I said, there have been scenes where we know what's about to go down. But it doesn't get explicit because it should never get like that with DC. Nor Marvel. I'm pretty sure Marvel, I don't even remember a sex scene in Marvel, actually. I have to really think about that. But no. And see, this is what people were talking about with James Gunn. All them past tweets and all these different things coming out. It's just, look, it adds up a little bit. It adds up a little bit. I'm just, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So if I was to give this anything out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 3. Cause I see the downgrade. It just keeps getting lower and lower. Superman started it, and now it's getting lower. And the first thing when I watched this show, the first thing that popped in my mind was Titans, and how much I actually enjoyed Titans. And comparing Titans to Peacemaker, I'm just like, man, this is definitely it's going lower. It's going lower. Yeah, so that's what I think about Peacemaker episode 1 of season 2. I don't have any motivation to watch the rest of this. I just wanted to see all the hype and see if this scene was as bad as it was that everybody was saying. And it is. And yeah, DC's in shambles. DC's in trouble. And people don't realize, like, not only just DC in the movie department, but I heard DC Comics isn't doing good as well. So DC just in shambles all over, man. So they know what they got to do. It's two options: sell the IP, brings that back. They know what they got to do. Maybe they get bought out by Paramount, something, I don't know. But yeah, this stuff doesn't belong in DC, man. We should not be seeing a character do drugs. We should not be seeing dicks and tits. We should not be seeing these type of things in a hero universe. Especially when you make the first movie kid friendly, besides the cussing. And then you tell the same people to go watch Peacemaker. We're taking Superman out of theater so you can watch Peacemaker. That is bad, man. That's bad. And yes, people will probably say, well, kids need, or parents need to monitor their children. I agree. They should. However, you can't be the head of the studio and say you're taking Superman out of theater so everybody can go watch Peacemaker because it's all connected. You can't do that. Especially when you have 22 minutes in, you see the tits and the ding-a-ling swinging. So that's what I think about this, man. I am not interested. I don't care about DC. I am looking forward to Marvel more than DC, which is sad. I'm a DC guy. I got my boy Batman back there. I had to move him so y'all can start seeing him. Just shambles, man. So, post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought. If you enjoyed my review of this, make sure you hit that like and hit that sub. Alright, let me know. Have you guys seen episode 1 of season 2 of Peacemaker? Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below, and I will catch y'all on the next one, man. 100,000 subscribers is ground time. Let's get